Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samaa News. Here are today's headlines. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney is trying to foster a new global trading order by working more closely with China and inking smaller trade deals, but faces constraints from Canada's still overwhelming economic dependency on the United States. Last week, Carney took his trade diversification push further than his allies in Europe by signing a deal with China, and aims to project Canada as a potential leader in a new global trading order after US President Donald Trump's tariffs upended long-standing relationships. Russia says it currently has no specific contacts with the United States regarding the imminent expiry of the New START nuclear arms control treaty. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov said the last remaining nuclear arms pact between Moscow and Washington is set to expire on February 5th. The treaty limits the number of deployed nuclear warheads held by the world's two largest nuclear powers. Israeli forces have ordered dozens of Palestinian families in southern Gaza to leave their homes, marking the first forced evacuation since the October ceasefire. Residents of Bani Suhaila, east of Khan Younis, said leaflets were dropped, instructing families in tent encampments in the Al-Raqib neighborhood to evacuate. Hamas and local residents said the military is expanding the area under its control. US President Donald Trump has declined to say whether he would use force to seize Greenland. When asked in an interview published by NBC News if he would use force to seize the island, the US president said no comment. When asked if he would follow through on plans to hit the European countries with tariffs without a Greenland deal, Trump said, "I will, 100%. Trump also said that Europe ought to focus on the war with Russia and Ukraine, not Greenland.
Greenland's Prime Minister says the Arctic island will not be pressured amid renewed demands from President Donald Trump to cede sovereignty. Jens Frederik Nielsen said Greenland would stand by dialogue, respect and international law, despite tariff threats linked to Trump's push. His comments follow protests in Greenland and Denmark as tensions grow between NATO allies.
Eurozone finance ministers have met in Brussels as tensions with Washington sharpened over Greenland. President Donald Trump has threatened sweeping tariffs on several European countries unless the US is allowed to buy the Danish territory. The European Union is now weighing retaliatory measures, with leaders set to discuss options at an emergency summit later this week. US President Donald Trump has shared messages from French President Emmanuel Macron, in which Macron questioned Washington's approach to Greenland and proposed broader diplomatic engagement. In the messages posted by Trump, Macron said he did not understand the US stance on Greenland and suggested hosting a G7 meeting. He also proposed inviting leaders from Ukraine, Denmark, Syria and Russia on the sidelines of the summit, and invited Trump to attend a dinner in Paris. On the other hand, Trump has said he will impose a 200% tariff on French wines and champagnes, a move he claimed would push French President Emmanuel Macron to join Trump's Board of Peace initiative aimed at resolving global conflicts. When asked by a reporter about Macron saying he will not join the board, Trump said nobody wants him because he will be out of office very soon. He said he will put a 200% tariff on French wines and champagnes to make him join. France intends to decline the invitation to join the initiative at this stage. Trump is also expected to meet global business leaders in Davos tomorrow, as the US president's presence looms large over the annual gathering of the global elite in Switzerland. Business leaders, including CEOs in financial services, crypto and consulting, have been invited to a reception after Trump's address to the World Economic Forum's annual meeting. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching Samaa News.